Hello, every pony art, Lysiana here. Link to my Divinian art in the description below, and also for my Patreon if you'd like to do that. Warning: this video will contain pictures from Google and other places that is not mine. Please go and give respect to the owners of these copyrights and pictures. And I'm sorry if I'm sounding a little bit but my speech is a little bit sore. I was in the ocean yesterday to swim, and today it's still warm as damn. So yeah, I'll try to make this as quick as possible, but it's going to be headcanon theory, or call it whatever you want. So if you don't like speculations, click away or else stay. Yeah, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, for the ones that didn't notice, Starlight Glimmer was in the episode in the background behind one of the menus in the last episode with Twilight and the others. And I was like, what is she planning? What is she doing there? And why haven't she done anything yet? But I do believe that Twilight was very lucky, meaning that I do believe she was actually after Moondancer. Think about it. Moondancer was low and low self-esteem, low everything, but her magic was actually pretty powerful. It could actually counter Twilight's magic with the bubble and, taking the cane from Twilight when they're trying to, smash the small pinata pony and stuff like that. And I was like, if Moondancer has this crazy kind of magic that can counter Twilight's spell, I do bet that the Starlight Glimmer would have taken, her cutie mark and put it on her own flank. Now we're not quite sure that Starlight Glimmer can take, the cutie mark and put it on her own flank, but I do believe that she can. We all know that she can take others' cutie marks. We have seen that in the cutie map episode, and even without the cane and stuff like that, I do believe that she can do this magic with taking others' cutie marks. I don't know where she would put him, but I guess that she has some of the glass jars with her, or as I said, she would put her own. She would put it instead of her own cutie mark. But I'm not sure if she only can have one, or she can absorb the power from more cutie marks. And now that she couldn't get Moondancer's cutie mark, which who do I think that Starlight Glimmer is going towards, or how to say that? Who do I think that Starlight Glimmer is going to take the cutie mark from? Well, we already seen that she tried to take it from the main 6, and that didn't happen as she wanted. And she also now knows that Twilight is too strong for her to mess around with. And also she can't take Moondancer's cutie mark now because she got her confidence back, and she will not be that stupid to give up something as precious to her as her cutie mark, I bet. Not now, maybe before, when she didn't have that much confidence and stuff like that. But if I was Starlight Glimmer, I would definitely go after one of the other princesses. Now the question is who? First I was actually thinking about Chrysalis, but we saw her being banished, and I'm not sure that she actually got a cutie mark, even though a mixture of Starlight Glimmer and Chrysalis could be a very evil combination. Just imagine that she both could take people's cutie mark and be whatever pony she wanted. That sounds pretty creepy. But I actually think that she will go towards one of the three main princesses. The question is it Luna, is it Cadence, or is it Celestia? And to hit Twilight where it hurts the most, I will definitely say Cadence or Celestia. And to be unpredictable, I would say I'll say Luna. Sorry for saying my Nightmare Moon. But I do believe if she takes Luna's powers, it's going to be too much for her to handle. And maybe she didn't, have a plan for the power overtaking her, because we all know that Luna once have been Nightmare Moon at one point. And I do still believe that Luna has a daily struggle, or a struggle in general, with her inner self. And I don't think that Starlight Glimmer is going to be used to something like that. And also, imagine seeing all of the dreams and some of the past and a little bit of the future and all of this weird stuff. I don't think I would like that kind of power. I do believe that the three princesses has the greater power of them all. But then there is Celestia, and besides raising the sun, I do believe that she can see a little bit into the future, and it would stain a lot for Twilight if Sunset Glimmer took her cutie mark and actually made her convinced that everybody should be equal. Try to imagine that. I know that it sounds very weird, but I do believe that some part of Celestia really wish that she could be a normal pony again, and don't have this great responsibilities on her wings. And Celestia's power is also going to overwhelm Starlight Glimmer, because she can control the sun, and maybe also a little bit of the future and past and stuff like that. But then there's Cadence, and I'm like, if I was Starlight Glimmer, I would probably go after Cadence. Just because she is in the Empire to start with, or in Cancelot. So the closest of the three sisters is Cadence or Celestia. I'm not quite sure. But nevertheless, I do believe that going after Cadence could be a very good card to play, or how to say that. It's unpredictable, and also I do believe that love would definitely be too much for her to handle, because we definitely also can see that she maybe didn't have that much love herself when she was young, and we could finally see Starlight Glimmer's backstory, or Cadence's backstory, or something in that kind of a matter. I also believe actually that Starlight Glimmer could take more than just one princess's power, because we have seen in the cutie map episode that she could take all of the cutie marks of the main six, and there in those were Twilight, and she was the princess of friendship at that point. And the others, I don't know if the main six equals the amount of power that the three princesses have, but I do believe that it's a little bit close. And we still don't know what Starlight Glimmer's cutie mark is supposed to represent. But imagine that she tells, Celestia or Luna that she could replace their cutie mark with her own cutie mark, and her cutie mark was a normal pony's cutie mark, or she could say to the Cutie Mark Crusaders that she could give them, great power with her Cutie Mark and take and mess things up in that kind of a way. But let me know what you think down below. And this was just a theory, pony theory. I'm sorry, you guys. I just wanted to make some fun. And I hope you like the new sound of my snowball microphone. Please let me know in the comments down below what you think Starlight Glimmer is up to and which of the 3 princesses she will go after. My money is on Celestia or on Cadence. Or actually maybe also on Luna. No, on Celestia. I'll put my money on Celestia. Okay, bye. Oh yeah, and do remember to take care of yourself and your loved ones. Do remember that inspiration is right around the corner, and do remember to have fun. Yeah, okay, now. Bye.